Don't be
I can start. I can be behind the line too.
Good idea.
Okay, this is the 75 feet here. Okay? So this is just so that you, if you haven't felt it before, probably a bunch of you have, you're going to see what it feels like at 75 feet. Okay? Now, as far as taking the gun, if you can see any part of that muzzle, like even if you're standing over there, you're in the black zone. You gotta take a gun, you have to come from the side and the hub. Okay, you can't come anywhere from in front. That's too dangerous. And we got a little surprise. We're gonna show you 3 rounds a minute so that you can see how long those implements stay on the hub. Not very long. Okay, and everybody says, well, as long as the implements are up, we know it's loaded. Well, no, it's loaded even if the implements are not up. And you can't, from 75 feet, you can't do it in 15, 20 seconds, even running.
He's short, he can run.
Okay, so this is just to remind you of what it's like. And it probably won't be just 1 gun, it'll be 2 or 3, depending on how many crew members I can get. But we got enough guns, we just don't have enough crew.
Let's be proper, all the Confederates.
Okay.
About face. Our gun always shoot right in the front.
You want to say anything? Okay.
What'd you cover?
What?
What'd you cover?
About the end of 75 feet.
Okay.
Don't come straight into the gun. If you're going to come at it, you got to come from the side. It's very serious.
What's the first thing you need to do when you see everybody take the implements off the hub? What's the first thing you need to do?
I was really reading at the cannons about
Hit the ground.
she's reading about the part where they're walking into the cannon about to get torn to shreds, and it's about to happen to her.
Yeah, that's right. I was just bad there.
And if you're ever going to take it, okay, you see the guy back there in the red jacket, okay, he's a gun sergeant, okay, if he's giving you a signal like, you know, waving or, you know, something, he's telling you we're out of ammo. And if we're out of ammo,
That's the plan. That's why
come and take us. But unless we're outright,
I know how to
No, just you. All of us are going to stand here, and you're just going to be all on the
I mean, you can stand.
Ready!
But yeah, you just remember, anytime especially, if they've got any type of implements up there, because we're not going to bluff. So if they've got any implements up on the wheels, implements on the wheels! Okay? On the wheels!
Up on the wheel.
There, higher up. There you go. Okay. We put them on top because we're a littler gun. We got littler implements, so they're harder to see. So anytime you see anything like that, that means we are actually loaded. Okay. Now, if we're just like bluffing, we're just standing there waiting to die or something, we're not going to have the implements up. So,
But don't take, like I said before, don't take that as the gun is not loaded when the implements are down. Because we're going to do a 3-round rapid fire on you, and you will not see those implements up there like that for very long.
because they're like this, and clear the hubs! Okay, now, key is ready to fire. So, unless we're giving you an obvious signal that you cannot miss, then it's always wide around and take us from the rear. And then, yeah. And if you're taking us from the rear, once you get up there, let me know. Yeah.
Also, from the rear, there is a limber box 25 feet back. You're not allowed between the gun and that limber box.
Yeah. We're not going to spin the gun around the fire on you back there. And I've actually had a guy walk up, we were doing the whole procedure, walk up and say, hey. And so it's like, yeah, if you're taking us, make sure we know.
Is it preferable to come on the hub
Yeah.
that way?
Yes. Come
Because
on the sides at the hub.
that
Not
way
any
you can-
further forward than the hub.
Yeah,
Right.
you can avoid the limber box and everything that way.
And make sure you see us coming.
Yeah, well, yeah, make sure we know you're coming, because if we got another round in there, we're going to have to get rid of it.
Right.
You know,
We should have some type of signal that way.
Well, that's what he was talking about, is that if you're watching the man back there that's in the red,
Right.
he's the gun captain. Either him or an officer, one of the officers back there, they will be standing there like this to make sure you know, come ahead, because then we won't be firing. If they're going like this, stay back, because it's probably got a round in there.
That works.
We'll make it as obvious as possible that we're out of, and more than likely, we're not going to let you take us unless we're out of ammo. It's an ego thing. So we will make it very obvious.
You gotta stay there?
I'll stay here.
All right.
Brave man.
Don't hit the sergeant major, otherwise mow him down.
What's that, canister? Double canister, sir? Yes, sir.
Gunner, post. 3 rounds, canister, rapid fire, load!
Good, pound! Good, pound! Good.
Now what you don't do is nobody plug your ears. You just want to cup your hands in front of your ears.
Split up.
That's another one. Don't come into it if it does that.
Split up.
I love Dixie! Implements on the wheel!
Implements on the wheel.
Misfires do happen to have.
Try again. Are we ready again? Split up.
All right,
Really? Flag.
Now, okay, see the red flag? Is everybody now backing off the gun? The implement should be crossed on the barrel.
Yeah.
Cross the implements. There you go. So you see the flag? Yeah, that means we got a misfire. Okay, you can always end up with a hang fire. I've had a hang fire, it was about 30 seconds after the fact, and then it started hissing, and boom.
Well, even when I put the tick down in there, it was still smoking a little. But it didn't get the bag punctured the first time. And so I got to step back here. Yeah.
Repack, reprime. If it doesn't go off, then it's water doesn't go through.
I'm saying that you idiots are
That was a misfire.
We're waiting for a good amount of minutes.
And it fired just perfectly a little bit ago. So
They're not going to fire. You can wear glasses, so that might
Eventually we will.
It's surprising.
Once it's set,
If
you can't do anything. We got to give it a couple minutes, so it's not a hang fire.
If you're just popping a cap, you can feel it out 5 feet out from the barrel. You can feel the pressure from just the cap.
You got a job?
That's you have to do that one.
Okay, clear the hub. Yeah, that was okay. Back into positions. Rapid fire, and we'll see what we see.
Timing again.
All right. Cutters, post. 3 rounds, canister, rapid fire, load. Good. Gun on. Now forward. Set. Gun on. Good. Gun on. Set. Gun on. Clear the hubs. Fire! Good! Gun on! Forward. Set! Gun on! Good! Gun on! Set! Gun on! Clear the hubs! Good! Gun on! Forward. Set! Gun on! Good! Gun on! Set! Gun on! Clear the hubs. Good. Gun on. Service in 3. Service in hold. Gun on. Here. So how y'all feeling? A little rough. Good. Not at that range. You weren't supposed to feel a thing.
Ed, 54 seconds.
54 seconds? We can do better.
Oh, yeah, but you're a little rusty.
It's not bad.
First
We
round
can do
takes 5
better.
minutes.
We need to get this rust knocked off. There. Between those shots.
Which one? I mean, there might be
One way to find
Well,
out,
it's
right?
better. It's at the other end. Did you hear that? How far the flame comes out? Like 15 to 20 feet. This is why you keep so far back from the muzzle. It will fry you.
Now, when we're working with you guys in line, communication. Don't surprise us.
Especially for the officers. Communicate with that gun. If you're going to move, you need to tell that gun you're going to move. Because otherwise they're probably going to be loading and you'll start to move and then they're loaded and you're moving right in front of it. So tell them you're going to move.
And it kind of helps if you let us know where you're going.
Yeah.
Richmond.
You don't want to guess?
And always, feel free to leave us a spot in the line. Because it's like, okay, let's split the shit. Okay, let's say the gun's sitting right here. Okay? You guys got to give us space. And you keep giving us space. Keep giving us space. And some more. And then, yeah, let's get some more. Okay, a little bit more space. Okay. Now, this is about the minimum of what we need, the gap we need. Because, one, the guys have to get around to the front, and the round runner, he's got to get up and around to the thing. So then if you guys are this close to us, and we've just loaded, and now this half steps off, now we've suddenly got an issue. We got a loaded gun, and now suddenly you guys are stepping up into the cone. And so that's why always communicate with us. Let us know what you're doing.
For tactical purposes, why would you be on the line like that?
we're in there all the time.
I know you are in there all the time, but
Because
tactically you guys would be behind us.
No. Wrong.
Next time you get bored, Google 7th New York Militia. Infantry unit with 2 mountain howitzers, and they're very proud of their mountain howitzers. They're in almost every single photo of them. Mountain howitzers are light, portable. They're meant to work with a line. Alexander was sending 4 with pickets. They were going to march right across the field with the infantry, and then another thing went wrong. But yeah, these things are designed to be portable, mobile.
If you had a Napoleon, it would stay back there.
In the back.
Right.
Yeah.
But these are not the Napoleon.
No,
well, no, I know that's not.
Yeah. Because you're looking at 1,005 yards maximum range. That's all it is. Fixed ammunition, it's only got a 3-second fuse. And all the ammunition is going to explode. So that's why it works in close support with. Any questions for me? Give me a good one.
By the way, if this is the line, you don't fall forward, you fall back.
Yeah,
correct?
Well, yeah, if you're going to die and we're right there, you don't want to fall forward. You'll regret that from the minute you hit the ground.
Hear that?
So if you see guys fall forward at this point, would you guys stop firing?
Yeah.
Then you pull them back, or you tell them to get up and move back.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of times it's like, okay, you guys are dead on the field. We're coming up with these guys, and one of you guys is going to be in the cone. Then we can always ask them to drag you out of the way. Or you'll see us out there maneuvering around the battlefield trying to get a clear shot. But yeah, if it gets too much, then yeah, we're just going to take a knee.
Or back completely off the battlefield. Because if you get so many dead laying out there, we can't fire across the top of you.
Yeah. And most of the time, we can't back up either, because we just left all the dead back behind us.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, we're out again. Any questions?
Quit sliding behind the Marylander. All right, take him. Take a prisoner.
All right, everyone, like, do them all this off like that. Drop your implements.
Now, what you need to do, move everybody off
away.
the gun.
All right.
Yeah, everybody off the gun. And then the guy back there, okay, you see the tall one with his foot on the box? He will not leave the box.
He cannot leave the box.
Now, when we take him,
yeah. You can push us back over to the side here and set guards up.
Okay. So
here's the thing though. If there's 2 guns, don't just take the first gun.
Take them both.
You got to take them both, or that gun over there is going to turn. All right? That's just the way it's going to be, because that's the way it would have been. You can't just take a battery 1 gun at a time.
Good Colonel, sir. I hate to interrupt such fine training, but I need Brad and I need Jimmy to come pack up their stuff from the sale.
Oh,
we got to get that room cleaned out.
All right.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, we're called out.
You're not going to be too close together. Because, okay, let's say we got another gun up here. Okay, we're going to at least be about this distance.
Nope.
Yeah, because we got people working that one, people working this one. So we're not going to be just right up here next to each other.
Generally, they're on opposite ends of the line, and there's lots of space. But if you're going to take that 1 gun, make sure that the other gun is not got a shot at you. You know, if there's a line between this gun and that gun, we're not going to fire that gun. But if it's 2 guns and they're spaced out, they will fire on that.
Soldiers. So are we thinking that you died gloriously
We're on that side, the Confederates, and that's facing us.
All right.
And we come around and we capture them. Shouldn't we put them in a position where we can turn the cannon?
You guys are going to take a chance.
You don't touch that gun.
Yes, you've been trained on the gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or if it's in the scenario,
so we're just securing them.
Yeah,
just securing.
Sometimes it's in the scenario where we'll bring our tree jackets out with us.
yeah.
That can happen.
And that happened in Clatsop last year. Yeah, that's true. Last year here too.
Well,
2 years. Yeah.
good training anyway. Yeah, we brought a tree jacket out, hit them, and then we all dropped down, you died or something. Then we came up great. But the trick is still.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. And
is he gonna take it?
I'll train guys on that.
Okay.
It's all good.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna wait for your signal.
All right. Back on the gun, guys.
We get fire this time?
Nope.
Spoiling all my fun.
Now you'd have your rifle.
Brother, you want to take
Get
it?
out.
Yeah, that's good. You gotta leave him alone. You can put somebody to guard, but you can't take him away. Yep. He went around, that's fine, that's blocked us. Running, getting out of the way. Right. And don't secure and stand for 3 or 4 minutes. You send them right on over to the other gun. That's that, because if you're going to take a battery, you got to take the whole battery. Right. You just got to get it. We know it. And generally, if you're going to take the battery, that's in the scenario. So they will know that you're coming. Nope, that's it. If that satisfies what we're looking to do, then even the, which was unintentional, the misfire.
Good yes, train, but it was good.
Yeah.
Well, Union guys, take a new trip. I'm assuming we're done?
Yep, we're done.
Actually, that's when those guns are the most dangerous,
yes.
Is when that red flag goes up and those implements are crossed, because it means it's loaded, and you never know when it could be hot enough inside that it ignites and fires itself.
We had smoke coming out of the vent.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
It could have popped at any point.
And then when they go to put implements down the barrel to clean that crap out, that's why nobody stands in front of it, even if it's 75 feet, because
an implement
and now you have an implement in there which becomes a projectile if it ignites.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
I fortunately never had a knife when it was going after.
Well, thank God for that, because
that would be an injury.
That could kill somebody.
No,